you guys, I stayed in this country and I loved it, and right now I am missing living in Kenya. And a lot of people keep asking me, why Kenya? Why do you love Kenya? And why do you think people should visit Kenya? So here are my take, okay, why you should visit Kenya and why you should love Kenya like myself. Okay, so if you have not subscribed to the channel, do well to subscribe, be part of the family, and do give this video a thumbs up. So let's dive right. Okay, one of the first thing I love about Kenya is their people. The people are so calm, friendly, and very entertaining. Okay, so when I came into Kenya, I really didn't know anybody, right? I only know somebody my relative know at the time. Okay, so when I got in, I used the person's Airbnb to stay in the country for like 2 days, and they helped me to get my accommodation. So I moved into my accommodation the third day. So which leads me to, like, these people are so friendly, they're so nice. I remember when I was searching for my accommodation, everybody was ready to help. Everybody was asking, oh, which part of Mombasa do you want to live in? I really didn't know any part of Mombasa. I didn't know anywhere in Mombasa. So some of them were telling me, okay, why don't you stay around here? Why don't you stay in this place? This place is better, is secured, is this, is that. They just gave me like different options, and I decided to stay back then in Motwapa in Mombasa. Okay, so yes, it was really a great place for me to stay because I get to learn from different people. I got to see different people. I also met this particular woman who sells Nigerian food at the time, and she was super friendly. She was so nice to me and all of that. So I met like friendly people. Even my neighbors were so great. I remember sometimes my neighbors would be coming back, and because I had this little child, there are guys, they will buy things. I'm like, oh baby, this is for you, and I'll be like, okay. Okay, so that people are so friendly. The second thing I love about Kenya is the fact that it was so easy for me to get an accommodation. Like, it was super easy for me to get accommodation. Okay, I think he also buttressed how good the people are, okay, and how friendly they are. So we got different agents, okay, that could help at the time, but some of them were showing us houses that weren't really good. I told you guys that somebody had told me, had introduced me to a friend who lived in Kenya at the time. So yes, so the lady helped me. She called a friend who has a tuk-tuk. Okay, if you don't know what tuk-tuk is, that's keke napep in Nigeria, so, or tricycle anywhere, yeah, in English. So they took me that day. We went around Mombasa or around Motwapa looking for houses with different agents. Some of the houses they showed us wasn't really good. Some of them, because some of them wasn't really given. Some of them were just there was one I really liked, but it was really inside. Okay, so they were like, they have to consider my coming out as a mom. Okay, how am I going to be trekking with Elora from where that house was situated down to any other place, because we love going to the beach and all of that, and to get a motor bike around that place was really going to be hard for me. So that was how we ended up not taking that house. So we finally, okay, was just driving around streets, from one street to the other, looking for accommodation. See, we actually got this accommodation in one day. We went the previous day, like towards evening, we didn't get. Okay, the agents showed us some places, but I didn't take them. Okay, then finally that day we just drove around, and we finally found this girl on the street, and the keke guy asked him, oh, do you guys have an empty space in your compound? And she said, yes, there's actually a room upstairs. There are like 2 rooms available. And that was how we went to the agency that was in charge of the house. Okay, and they took me there, showed me the house, and said I was going to pay for 2 months. And I was like, okay, that's fine, that's good. And that was how we moved into that particular house. And another thing I love is the fact that it was, whenever you're moving out from the house, right, you're not going to have any banter with anybody. Okay, they're going to give you back your deposit that you paid for. So that time I paid 2 months rent and 1 month deposit. Okay, and my rent was about 8,000 shillings. Okay, it was just like a self-contained. It was just 8,000 shillings. So one of the things they told me was that whenever I'm moving out, they're going to give me back my money, but they're going to take 2K from the money and repaint the house, okay, in order for me to have then I'll get the 6K back, so that they can repaint it for the next person moving in, which was, it was quite okay for me, because I was like, okay, great, I don't need to fight for it. But I've been in countries that I had to literally fight for my deposit. Like, I've also been in a country where the landlord never gave me back my deposit, okay, and he told me to do my worst. Okay, so the third thing I love about Kenya is constant electricity. You guys, constant electricity. These people have electricity. So when I was coming, nobody gave me the hint that I was going to enjoy constant electricity. Okay, I searched for videos online. Yes, I was just hearing people saying, oh, they have electricity and all of that. Or like, maybe just the same way we have electricity in Nigeria, but sometimes we don't literally have electricity. Like, at the end of the month, you're paying for electricity, but you're not seeing the electricity. Okay, so that was how I came, and I was able to buy electricity, and it lasted for a long while. Okay, and this light was constant. Like, literally you have to turn off some of your stuff because there was constant electricity and you don't want to waste your power, so you have to like kind of turn off some of the gadgets in the house, okay, to make sure that you keep, like, your electricity keep running without you spending so much. Okay, yeah. So another thing I love about is it's the use of mobile money, which is M-Pesa. So where I'm coming from, if you tell a vendor that you want to make payment via transfer in a shop, they will tell you it's not possible. Use the POS, please. Okay, so it was literally hard for me to make payment in my country using transfers. Okay, so you just need to have your card for some supermarket that have a POS for you to tender your card and make payment, or you just find a way to withdraw cash and then give the vendor, okay, whenever especially for smaller shops and all of that. But in Kenya, it wasn't like that. I was able to pay with M-Pesa. Even if I'm buying something that is worth 2 bob, the vendor will like, okay, this is my M-Pesa number, and you're making payment. It was just so easy. The ease of payment was one of the things that I love so much about Kenya. Like, I love it, I love it, I love it. The M-Pesa thing, like, oh my god, I love it. Okay, the next thing I love about Kenya is the fun activities. Okay, like, you don't literally need to spend a lot for you to be able to have fun in the country. You don't need to spend so much. Okay, because I like, you know, back home, okay, before you go out from your house, you'd be like, okay, how much am I going to be spending? Where am I even going to? There's some places that doesn't really have like plenty of places to go to, except maybe you live in Lagos. Like, there are just so many places to go to in Lagos. Okay, but yeah. But in Kenya, I lived in Mombasa, so it was so easy for me to just have fun. My kind of fun might not be your kind of fun, right? But my kind of fun was just going to the beach and having fun, eating out and all of that. So that's my kind of fun, and I really had fun without breaking the bank. Okay, I didn't have to spend so much to have fun. You can literally go to the beach, sit down, drink coconut water, and you're good. Yes, so I just love that. For me, I love that for my daughter, because she was also able to experience the whole beach life. She enjoyed the whole thing. She was running around playing with sand and all of that. So that was just our fun for us. Okay. So I think the last thing I will talk about is the matatus. I don't think you want to talk about Kenya without talking about the matatus. So these are like buses, okay, that move people, convey people from a particular place to a particular place, right? But one of the things that makes them different is the music that plays in the vehicle. Like, doom doom doom. The music that plays, I don't know if they have to buy like an extra speaker, because the music that plays is just something else. Okay, so that's it for Matatus. And of course, he has this colorful painting around the body. Okay, the art painting is just so unique. Okay, and all of them have just different kind of painting. Then inside the seats also in the vehicle, when you're coming, the interior is just so unique. Some of them end up using like beautiful fabrics to design their seats, okay, to just make it look fun and very comfortable for you, even though sometimes it can really be tight. Okay, some of them can really, especially the smaller matatus, they can really be tight. I don't know why they have to push a particular chair to the other side, but yeah, I really enjoy the fact that it gives me the vibe that you really want in the morning or in the afternoon when you're coming back and you're so stressed and there's this music playing. It could just resonate with you and all of that. So if you have not visited Kenya, I hope that this whole thing inspire all these things I've said inspires you to book a ticket right now and visit Kenya this summer. Have fun. If you're a foreigner or you are a Kenyan living in Kenya or living anywhere but you've been to Kenya, please do well to drop a comment. Let me know what you think about Kenya and why you love Kenya in the comment section. I'll be here to read from you. Thank you so much guys for watching. Please do well to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and do give this video a thumbs up. Okay, see you guys on my next video. Bye guys.